We need Batman and Superman on screen together, but we need Robert Pattinson and David Cornsweet together, bro. We need that shit. We need that shit. Give me that shit right now. Give me that shit right now, bro. Give me that shit right now. I need that shit right now. We all need that shit. We all want that shit. Nobody wants another Batman, bro. We've gotten a billion of them. We've gotten literally, there was like 4 Batmen in the past 5 years, bro. Why do we need that? Why do we need that? We don't need that. We don't need another one, bro. We don't need another one. Just give us the one we already have, that we already love. Bro, imagine those two as the Batman and Superman. We already got the Superman. Just make him the Batman. Then you wouldn't have to do all the bullshit of reintroducing that shit. It would make sense for why he already has Robin in this universe, because you could just say it's a time skip. Like, they're already making the Clayface movie in that universe. They already made the Penguin shit. They're already doing the bro, they're already doing everything. There's no reason why they shouldn't do that. If they make a different Batman, the only way they'll give us the Batman we want, that we already have, is if we push for it, bro. We need to push for it. Everybody has to fucking want that shit, bro. Because remember when everybody was glazing, even though the Snyderverse fucking is terrible. It's the worst ever. Don't watch that shit. It's terrible. It'll make you hate DC. But, bro, people push for it until we got the Snyder cut. We need to push for it till we get Battinson, alongside the Cornsweet Superman, bro. We need that shit. We need that shit right now. That would be peak. That would be perfect. It literally just came out a couple of years ago. We're getting the second one. We're getting Brave and the Bold. Bro, we get the second one, and it could explain the backstory. And then, bro, superheroes have been around for so long in the Superman and the James Gunn universe. If we don't get that shit, bro, they're missing out. They're missing out. That is the Batman. That is the Superman. Every movie aside, like, those are literally the 2 best portrayals of those characters, bro. Why would we not want those? And you know what? While we're at it, throw Grant Gustin as the Flash. Throw him in there. I don't care that we've had them before. We want them. Why? Like, James Gunn is the type of guy to listen to us, bro. He has listened to us. So if we're begging for these actors to be our actors, even though I trust him with casting, because clearly he did good with Superman, he did good with Peacemaker, Suicide Squad, Creature Commandos. I trust him, bro. He did good with the Guardians of the Galaxy. I trust him with the casting, with the writing, with everything, bro. But we need the right Batman. We don't need a different Batman. We don't need a new Batman. It would just make no sense to bring a whole... Bro, and they're bringing Peacemaker. They're bringing the Suicide Squad. They're bringing Blue Beetle. They're bringing all these things from the old universe into the new one. Why not just throw the Batman in there, since it's not even in the old universe. It's in its own separate universe. It wouldn't even be hard to say it's in the new universe. And there's streamers in Gotham. There's TikTokers in Metropolis, bro. It's perfect. It's literally perfect. They look similar, bro. And that's a whole big plot point. Is they're supposed to look similar, bro. They have similar builds. That's a whole plot point. That's an entire plot point. That's in the comics. They look so similar that people mistake them. That's why people don't think that Clark Kent is even Superman, because Bruce Wayne also looks like Clark Kent. So Bruce Wayne being Superman is absurd. Who the fuck would think that Bruce Wayne is Superman? Nobody would ever think that, because it's not true. So why would you think this random reporter from Metropolis who moved there from Smallville is Superman? Why the fuck would you think that? Nobody would think that. So we need that shit, bro. We need that shit. Literally, they could just make the next movie World's Finest, have Robin be introduced in that shit, and then since they're already doing the Bat Family and the Brave and the Bold, they could just say it's a little bit of a time skip. And now Robin is grown up, he's Nightwing. We skip over the Jason Todd shit. Tim Drake is the new Robin. And then what's his name? Damian Wayne, since they're forcing the Damian Wayne shit. He could be in that shit. Since we already know there's going to be a bunch of different Batman villain shit. There's going to be Clayface. There's going to be that Deathstroke and Bane. There's also going to be the dynamic duo. The dynamic duo could literally explain all of Jason Todd's origin. How Nightwing became Nightwing. How we got, what's his name? Tim Drake. All the other shits could have, there's going to be Teen Titans. Bro, there's so much to explain the Robins. All they need to give us is Battinson, bro. And tell me, without lying, without personal bias, that isn't the best Batman movie we've ever gotten. Tell me that Cornsweat's Superman isn't the best Superman we've ever gotten. Except maybe the first one we've ever gotten. The OG Reeves one, that one was actually valid. That one was valid. The first one from I think it's like 68, that shit is peak. That's the only contender for this new one. Not even the animated ones touch that shit, bro. And that's crazy. Not even the animated Batmans touch the Battinson. Those two are peak, bro. Those made people love DC again. People hated DC for years. And then we got the Batman. People are like, oh, yo, hold on, maybe DC's got some potential. And then Black Adam ruined that. And then there was more shitters. The Flash ruined it even more. And now Superman, people are like, yo, DC is fire again. So why not give us the two things that brought DC back? I don't understand why they're doing a different Batman. Like, it's going to be cool. It's going to be valid. Then we could get, like, two different takes on Batman. But saying that it shouldn't, or not that it shouldn't, that it doesn't mesh well because he's grounded and Superman is, like, comic booky. Shut your bitch ass up. Batman is always grounded no matter what. He's literally a human. What do you expect him to do? He is a human. And Superman is literally a god. Also, I saw some hate for the one scene where the tower falls and Superman grabs it. They're like, there's no physics. This is a power that has been in his moveset since he was created. He has a protective aura. The reason why he can wear normal cloth suits that my mom made it for me. That's a scene from the comics, from the show. Like, he literally, or not a scene, a line from the comics. He literally says, thanks, my mom made it for me. When somebody asked about his suit. His mom made the suit. It's cloth. The reason why he can protect it is because he has a protective aura. And that's also the reason why physics don't apply to him when he picks up a building. Because anything he touches, there's an aura around it that stops it from breaking and like, crumbling and shit. It's a little bit confusing, but it explains it better in the comics. Just go look it up. I'm not good at explaining shit. You guys already know. But, bro, we need Battinson alongside Cornsweat Superman. I don't know what to call it. I don't know. Clark Sweat. We need Battinson alongside Clark Sweat. We need them shits, bro. We need them shits. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video. I just want to talk about that. Push for it. Repost it. Comment on shit. Bro, James Gunn is the type to listen to us and change his plans of giving us a different Batman and just give us Battinson if we ask for it. If we want it enough, he'll give it to us. So just want it, bro. I want it. You want it. We all want it. Show him that we want it. See ya.